Yo peeps, welcome back to the alpha version of Divinity Original Sin. Say, no one's around. You wouldn't raise a fuss if I borrowed one of these fish, would you? Borrow indeed. I'll sooner meet a cat wizard than see that merchant repaid. Well, let's ask him. Are you in the habit of stealing? I never would have dreamt of resorting to petty theft during better times. But what choice have I got now? If it's steal or starve, I'll choose steal. Well, this is going to be interesting. So, what do you think? Should I snag a fish? Yeah, well, we're not going to let him steal a fish, I mean. Yeah, well, you should try and, I don't know, go fish yourself. Sky is sweet as well. So, last time I actually gave a general look at Divinity Original Sin. Like I said, it's great. What's this? Pillow. There are feathers inside. Good for you. An orange. Nope. What do I even find in these crates? Come on. So it's actually, like I said in previous video, it's still in alpha version. So there's not really, how should I put this? It's not finished, far from it. Although it looks very nice. I mean, even for an alpha version, this is one heck of a game. There are a lot of PC gaming reviewers who said this game can be promising and could be even the RPG of the year 2014. So I've got my hopes up. It's a cooking pot for cooking. Of course. Why would you? Nah, never mind. So actually we are going to continue with the quests. Let's filter the complete ones. The wizard Arhu greeted us and asked us to meet him above the barracks for a briefing on Jake's murder. Diary of a dead man that jumped off a cliff. Well, let's continue with the mysterious murder. So, Jake, where's Jake? Let's see first that we can use this. So, above the barracks. Now the problem is, I'll open the map for you guys. You don't really have an indication on the map where you have to go. So actually the best thing we can do is just walk around and hope we'll find the place. Because I just do not know. What is this? No, this is a gate. Waypoint discovered. Awesome. No. So this is still alpha mistakes, I mean, no, I'll just take my leave, I mean, I don't care for these guys. So Cyseal, no, Cyseal, not Arhu asked us to go by the barracks. First of all, where are the barracks? Let's go and have a look. They could be over here, but I'm not sure. At least I'm chasing chickens. So actually, at the start you have to you have the choice between warrior, mage, and ranger. I chose for the combination mage warrior because I don't know, that seemed more logical. Well, not logical. It's more my setup. I mean, I can heal myself if I want to, stuff like that. Let's see what the signpost says. So, north is barracks. Okay, so let's go north. Barracks are, I don't know, here? Seems like it. Attention! Sorry, couldn't resist. If you don't want to be observed by people, okay, so this is the barracks. Awesome. This is Arias or something like that. You know, no, it's... I can't type anymore. What was the guy's name again? No, not Table. This guy. Aris. So... You, my good friend, are called... like this. So... I'm going to make a habit of actually naming people. Because... well... you never know what you might find or might see or what you need, and you have to go find again everyone that... Ooh. Copper amulet, that's mine. Gold's mine. Another gold is mine. So yes, I'm sneaking around like hidden like a bush, and I have to say I love it. It's fun. There are some puns in this game, and I have to say they are pretty fun if you understand them. Sometimes you'll see puns about, I don't know, a lot of stuff. Prison treasury. This is treasure room. Okay. Well, let's hope we can enter that one day. At least I don't know, I stole already some stuff. Like this amulet, which I'm going to use. Okay, so you cannot use your amulet yet. It's, well, buggy. It's an alpha version. So this will probably be part 2 about the... Whoa, what happened here? Oh. Aru! How goes the investigation about Jake's murder? Well, let's see if I can sell anything to this guy. I mean, stuff I don't need. Like this armor. Well, I can't use the amulet, so I'm going to sell it. And I think that's about it. So, 32 gold coins. Come to Papa. So, about Jake's murder. Captain Aris, the commanding officer of Legion here in Cyseal, will be handling the practicals of the investigation, so be sure to find him in this building and report any of your findings. What happened the night of the murder? Let's see. For what I can piece together, sometime after midnight, Jake arrived at the local inn, the King Crab, and entered the room rented to an unknown woman. Shortly thereafter, a great commotion, claws shattering, a man screaming out in pain, feet stomping and bodies falling in a great tussle, broke out. The innkeeper rushed into the room and found Jake there dead and alone. When I inspected it, I saw some clear indication of source magic, and this is why I summoned you to Cyseal. Cyseal, I don't know. But let's change the subject. Well, there's no small answer to that question, orcs, and that what would you like to know? What is about undead? These corpses started crawling from the graves around 2 years ago now, and myself and the Legion were summoned shortly thereafter. The city has been shrinking ever since, with citizens finding safe passage out and the skeletons forming a tighter and tighter belt around the city. Our current fortifications should hold, especially now that my status blaster is Status Blaster is up and running, but Cyseal can't survive forever with one meager trade route and a smattering of half-starved citizens milling about. So Status Blaster, that sounds interesting. A powerful contraption indeed, designed specifically for Cyseal by the great impish engineer Sophia Shortfuse. In the nearby ruins, I managed to find a strangely powerful magical stone that imbues it with fantastic regenerative energy, precisely the opposite of which fuels the undead. Okay, well, I think I know enough by now. So let's take our leave before we get eaten or something, I don't know. So it's actually pretty even for alpha stages, it's nice. The bravest of the brave went out looking for the swords of the undead. Volunteers are all these men, for that is the pact we made. The walking dead spine in endless number, but someone or something must be responsible for each and every one of the miserable buggers. And that is why the Legion is making a renewed effort to locate this accursed fountainhead of death. Too long we have been on the defensive. It is time for action, even it claims more Legion lives. Souls of steel to a man. My soldiers. They fight by the lighthouse, they fight by the burial mound, and they fight by the old church. Gods grant that they might find a rotten root from which these scuffling monsters spring, and that they may fulfill their missions. Okay, well, I'm going to change the subject again and take my leave. So, mysterious murder. Art, who told us to talk to Barracks, is currently leading the investigation. We should report any findings to him. So, let's talk about the dude again. Gods above, some politician snuffs it and everyone's in an uproar. Ridiculous. I told that wizard brat of an Arhu not to bother. They just had to send for source hunters, didn't he? Bloody magicians. They see a pigeon poop and think sorcery is afoot. Nevertheless, I want to be kept in the loop, understand? I'm in command of this town, not Mayor Cyseal. Not Arhu. And definitely not some hotshot source hunter. Who do you call hotshot? So investigate Jake said if you feel so inclined. But report back to me the moment you discover something out of the ordinary. The scene of the crime is over at King Crab Ale. Can tell the guard you have permission to enter. Now off with you. About Esmeralda. Okay. Esmeralda is Jake's wife, well, widow. Everyone in town down to the crabs on the beach is convinced she killed him. And the girl has the reputation of being a flirt. There is that. It doesn't suffice as evidence, wouldn't you say? Or do source hunters rely on hearsay alone, perhaps? That certainly would explain some of the cock-ups you lot have made in the past. Thank you, Arus. I mean, sorry for helping. Smelly handkerchief? Okay, weird. Rain, ice shards, strike. I do have money. But I'm not gonna buy anything. So what, you're going to stand here and claim with a straight face you already never wrongly tortured and executed anyone? Hardly, I won't stand for such nonsense. If you bring evidence before me, I'll evaluate it with perfect objectivity. The Legion relies on recency, not idle superstition. You know what? I'll take my leave about this guy, cause I don't know, I do not trust him. I really do not trust him. We'll see. So now I have to go to the King Crab. Let's first heal ourselves. Okay, the King Crab. I think I've been messing around like on another save file. So, but I didn't discover this one yet. Sadly enough, because I would have been way farther by now. Okay, it's lagging sometimes. So the King Crab, let's see where that is. I'm going to go up here. Or let's see on the map at least. Okay, crime scene is over there. So if you have discovered the area where the quest marker is, then you'll see it. If you didn't, then well, you don't. So this is then the King Crab. Let's King Crab. It's actually easy to name stuff because otherwise I know myself and I'll get lost just for nothing. Yeah, sorry, not interested. We have a murder to investigate. Feels like LA Noire all over again, but then RPG. Okay, so this guy has spoken to... Okay, but you have another look when I went along and unlock the door. That's a good fella. Whoa. That was unexpected. Okay, let's talk to each other. Yeah, well, I don't know. At least, seems like we have to see the body to be sure what happened. Okay, well, first of all, let's level up, shall we? So, blocking, shield, warrior. Okay, so we've got this. Shield specialist. Okay, I'm going to use the shield one-handed, because you never know what you can use. No, not that one. No, nope. Okay. Talons, nothing. Okay, but I see here something. Dexterity, Constitution. You don't know how much vitality you have. I think I'm going to upgrade this now. Okay, and now our little mage. So what are we going to do? We're going... I think I'm going fire and of course here intelligence. I'm probably going to build a glass cannon or something. So the North Stone. Okay, let's see what's in this book. Okay, the smallest chest. So they have been here. She has been here. We need a key. Oh, sorry guys. I'm still kind of getting used to controls even after all this time. Hold on, it's source magic. We've got to work it out first, so let's look for the body then. Okay. Let's go and find ourselves a body. Who's this? Bad devil, back I say I split you from navel to peak. Well, okay, let's see. Oh, Medora, you junkie. Lomax navel to peak, she says. 1,000 pardons come out when you've been bashing skulls as long as this old bear. It's easy to mistake every notch and jostle for the deadly class of a suicide. Okay. Now, about the proper introduction, but let's keep our voice down so one can never tell where the enemy is laying its iron ears. Hold spells, combat, keep your voice down. Do you want every Thaddeus, Rich and Harold to know our private business? Any one of these shifty-eyed drunkards could well be a sore spot. Now then, I'll explain. Like you, I'm here to sniff out and annihilate the source threat. The source hunter in spirit, indeed, is no longer by title. But was the name. I hand you a cross and my sword at your side. The order retired its little old lady to a sleepy town a bit north of here. No rocking chair could keep a born and bred source hunter from such a flagrant infestation of dark magic. A counselor murdered, Madara for one won't rest until the fiend is caught. Okay. On that subject, could use someone to cover my back. What with Source Demon lurking around every loose floorboard in the city, and it goes without saying that you could use another stout-heart and experienced sword by your side. Well, let's take her in, shall we? Now we have to go look for the body. So I guess graveyard? I'm not sure. But where is the graveyard? I don't know. So next video we'll be searching for the graveyard and we'll just continue the story. See you, peeps.